to Hydroponics Daily. Today's topic is which crops are easy to grow hydroponically. And the first one is any leafy vegetables. So lettuce, herbs, anything like that will be very easy to grow because you're focusing on leafy vegetation growth. You don't need to worry about flowering, fruiting, pollen. You don't need to worry about the root system. You're just getting a really big burst of leaf growth. And that's one thing to focus on. It's very easy to achieve. And also, it's a short life cycle, so you don't need to worry about pests and diseases building up as much if you've got a closed system, and you harvest it within 6 to 8 weeks. So it's really good. You get it through the system. Just focus on leafy growth. The other advantage of lettuce and leafy vegetables is that there's loads of information out there about growing them hydroponically because they are grown hydroponically commercially. So it's not an obscure plant that you need to research and tweak the growing system for. You don't need to worry about the spectrum of light. That's all been worked out before. And most hydroponic systems you'll find will suit lettuce growth, whether that's nutrient film technique, cocoa, deep water culture, things like that. And so lettuce is a great crop to grow. And also there's a major advantage over soil grown in that you can get the temperature up higher, which suits lettuce growth, and also the contamination from the soil. You don't need to worry about that so much. So when you often hear about these contaminations of food, that can be due to animal droppings or even human droppings or dirt and soil contamination on the surface of the leaf. That's why you always wash your lettuce. Whereas in hydroponics, you're not going to get that contamination. So you could potentially use it without washing it, but you would always wash it. It's also it's a vegetable you don't cook, so you need to worry about contamination there. So it's a great crop to grow hydroponically. Microgreens are like smaller versions of leafy veg. They're all grown hydroponically. I don't know anyone growing microgreens that doesn't grow it hydroponically. The plant that can't be named here in the UK for hydroponics, that's routinely grown hydroponically. And in the US, lots and lots of growers using gold leaf grow the plant that can't be named. Tomatoes and cucumbers are another two crops that are fairly easy to grow hydroponically, and they are grown hydroponically in most countries. So they use the nutrient film technique, and you'll see vast greenhouses here in the UK growing tomatoes and cucumbers hydroponically. Not as easy as lettuce because you need to worry about pollination, flower set, fruit sets, fruit development, fruit growth. They require a lot more water. Their life cycle is a lot longer, but they, on the scale of things that are easy to difficult, they're fairly up on the easy side. You can grow them for a few months and get a crop, or you can grow them for over a year, really, in some hydroponic systems, and they still produce a good crop. You can produce little tiny toms. You can get little varieties if you've not got much space, or you can have vast vines. And so most hydroponic growers will not even use any pesticides on tomatoes and cucumbers. It'll all be biological. It's all fairly simple. And so they're my top tips. If you want to get started in hydroponics, choose one of these. Don't choose something complex like avocado. Yeah, so choose these ones.